So those of us that are in this rarefied realm, being patient, being tolerant with those that are still in this dysfunctional, tribal and egoic prison. Okay. But again, to create the opportunity to create this model that can show others the possibility of living in total peace, total harmony, total happiness. There's nothing any longer lacking. There's no sense of lack. There's no striving. There's nothing to accomplish. Fully self-realized beings have nothing they need to do. So how do they spend their time? Giving out of endless generosity, giving their time, giving their joy, giving their peace, giving their light, giving their energy. Just again, like I say, an endless fountain of giving, because that's the point of life, is to give. The greatest line from A Course in Miracles says, to have, give all to all. If you're endlessly giving, then it's evidence that you have. You have without limit. You have without end. There's no end, and there's no end to this life. Literally, is again, we're representing eternity. Someday, I'll drop my body and my person, but that doesn't stop my function as Sun King. I will continue giving and giving and giving. Only now, in this time-space moment, am I using the body as my communication device, using my person as a communication device. It isn't necessary. It might seem necessary to you. How else would I communicate? But we're moving into a realm where there's no bodies, there's no people. Okay, again, we're just representing this entry level. This is the kindergarten of a new earth. In the more advanced levels of new earth, there's no people, there's no body. Again, this may be hundreds or thousands of years in our human future, but the point is, as we spend time in this timeless realm, we're witnessing that. We're actually experiencing that, because what appears to be in the future to the world, space-time world, already exists. Okay? So we're talking about a consciousness and an existence as a species that'll go on for tens or hundreds of thousands of years in Earth time, but it already exists. We are already there. We just are dipping our toe in it, but we're there. We're feeling how it, experiencing how it is, how it feels to be in eternity. Okay, so literally, eternity is forever. But we will have the experience, like I've already had the experience of, say, living for about 1,000 years relative to my space-time world. This will just continue to expand, where it'll be like someday, like, wow, it's really like 1,000,000 years, or it's really like 1,000,000,000 years. I mean, there's no way to really put a frame around it, because it's beyond that. So again, we're talking about a level of generosity that is beyond human comprehension, because humans can't really, Homo sapien, humans and Homo erectus, certainly cannot fathom what I'm talking about. But I have a sense that you can, if you're listening to this, if you've been following my series of these short videos, then there's a part of you that knows what I'm talking about. Maybe you've experienced it a little bit yourself already, but you know enough from things that you've read, from listening to other awakened beings, that it exists, that this awakened state exists. And it's not something that we need to ascend or transcend this world to discover it exists here and now in this world. And I'm just one of many ambassadors to tell you that it exists. I know it. It's for me as normal as you can imagine. Okay, it's something that's always been present in the world. It just hasn't been easy to access it because of the interference patterns that have been running in the collective mind of humans. Okay, so it's taken this many thousand years of evolution, okay, to more or less return to a place in this endless cycling of life, to return to a place that people understood very well 3, 4, 5, 6,000 years ago. You know, it's represented for me at a young age. I stumbled upon Lao Tzu's the Tao Te Ching, and it was very clearly evident to him, and I'm assuming other Taoist masters knew the same truth that I'm talking about now. It didn't seem radical then, because it's just the nature of existence. But we went through this very dark time, several thousand years of insanity, becoming totally separate from that divine presence that is life, that is nature, that's the bird song, the sunrise. They knew this. The Incas knew this. There were different groups that knew the Mayans, that knew the Egyptians. I mean, there have been these different cultures that had more access because there wasn't so much of this interference pattern running. The past several hundred years, particularly in the West, has been horribly, insanely ignorant. You know, so they make up all these crazy stories, the Christ story, the whatever, make religions around it, and everybody's fighting. And it's just, it has been a very insane period. So we're coming out of that. You know, what's going on now appears to be the pinnacle of insanity. Well, it's just the dissolution of this crazy time. So there are people that feel empowered to help resolve the problem of insane, ignorant humans. And so their plan is to kill all the insane, ignorant humans via the vaccine and other methods. It's a genocide, but it's all part of evolution to make way for the new world order, to some, a new earth for me and others. So either way, it's new. It's a whole new ball game. So again, I've mentioned many times, everyone's going to have that very clear choice. It's not like 6 or 7 or 10 options. There's two. Okay, it's like the book, Stephen King's book, The Stand. You've got what appears to be evil over here, and you've got what appears to be holy over here. You get to choose. So anyway, a great time, a fun time, exciting time, infinite generosity. This is what I'm here to represent, that I have infinite joy in sharing with you the very good news. If you're interested, again, we have this place here in Ecuador. You're very welcome. Anyone that wants to live in total peace and harmony, if you're ready for it. I mean, some people say, oh yeah, I want it, but you come up with 5 reasons why you're not really ready for it. So it's okay. If you're ready, come on down. We got space. We're going to build our community here over the next several years. 40, 50, 60 beautiful humans that are ready to live, even if it's baby steps, practicing being the new species, participants in this new earth. And it's a great place, let me tell you that. I love you so much. Have a great day. Don't take anything too seriously, including me.